Let's see. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so that you are officially a part of your girl's journey. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing my about me video. This video is like so long overdue. I've been debating this video for a while, for a very long time, because I just didn't know like how to get into it. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. It's like, where do I begin? So I think I'm gonna start with forgiveness, because it's something that I've been working on and I'm still working on because of things that have happened. Forgiveness is not forgetting, it's remembering without anger, and that's something that I work on daily. So I started noticing signs of like anxieties right before I got out the military. Me exiting the military was very unexpected and I didn't feel prepared. I wanted to do 8 years to get myself ready to get out because I didn't like the military. It wasn't for me. My experience was literally nothing to brag about. I had to deal with a lot of sexual harassment, bullying, yes, bullying, and people just wanted to use their authoritarian power because they were of a higher rank. So since then, I've noticed the signs, but I couldn't really identify with it. I guess I was maybe in a more controlled state, and I didn't really do much research on the signs and symptoms I was having. So something happened where I was like really hurt, and it literally took over my life. I didn't know what to do, so I started researching the signs and symptoms, and then I started realizing that it was anxieties. And of course I went to the doctor, got help, yada yada yada. That's another video that I'm gonna do separately. Me as a person, I'm very loyal to a fault. Any relationship that I've ever been in, I give it all. I give it like 110% all the time. When people do me wrong, the old me would remove myself and that person from my life. A few years ago, is it focused? I feel like it's not focused. Anyway, a few years ago, I was betrayed by someone I thought I had a solid foundation with. And that's also another video that I'm gonna get into. My whole foundation was shaken up. I'm amazed at how I'm actually holding up today. The experience had really tested my faith, my strength, and it caused me to stop praying. I know you guys have heard this in other videos. I don't think I went in detail, but eventually I will. So prior to that, I never made a move without praying. It challenged me to see people for who they are and not what I want them to be. I've always had to be the strong female because I'm the oldest. Any problems I had to deal with it on my own. It was always me defending me or my mom defending me. I didn't have my father around, or I didn't have like an older brother or like anyone to fight my battles for me. Like, I had to fight those battles for myself. The younger me was always fun and funny, just a life to be around. Like, everyone enjoyed being in my presence. I don't know where I lost myself. I lost my connection with myself. I used to be so carefree and happy, like all the time, and now I feel like I'm happy in moments and then it's just like, I don't know, blah. I didn't recognize that I had trauma. After I got out of the military, I wasn't the same carefree person I was. It was so bad, it started affecting the relationship around, like my relationship with my partner. There were times where he would come and he would touch me and I would tell him not to touch me. It's so crazy how the things that we go through changes us. I went through something that was so traumatic, and I didn't realize that what had happened to me was causing everything else that happened to come into play. So when you've been hurt, you build up this wall. It blocks out the bad guys, but you're not noticing that you're also blocking out the good guys, trying to protect yourself. I've been doing a lot of self-development and just working on trying to be a better person, a better me, because the state that I was in, I didn't want to be there anymore. That wasn't me. I wasn't happy, and like I was going to therapy, and I was telling my therapist like I cannot find my way back to my happy place, not realizing that that happy place was there. I just needed to change my mindset, change some of the things that I was doing to get there. I also realized that there is a lesson in everything that goes on in our life. Like, life is literally a journey, and when you start creating like these walls, it's hard for you to get the lesson in the things that are happening. When I got out the military, it took me a while to accept that it was a part of my journey. When I got out the military, I guess I kind of needed that time to be at home, to be still, but instead I was using that time to fight battles that were already won. Had I not been a stay-at-home mom, it probably would have taken me a lot more years to pick up on my gifts. I hated the military, but I gained so many lessons after looking back. It's insane. So I wish I would have wrote some of this stuff down. So how did I get into my gift? I was a stay-at-home mom, and Darnell was deployed. Well, he wasn't deployed. He went out to sea. He was going out. They were the ships was doing workup, and he was going out to sea for like long periods of time. I was home with Caesar. We had just moved back to Virginia, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with myself to make some money, because I want to make money too. Like, I don't want to be dependent on my husband to just, you know what I mean? Like, I want to do my part. Like, I believe that a partnership is 50-50. So everything that we've accomplished so far, we've always done it 50-50, and I wanted to keep it that way. So he was out to sea, and I was trying to figure out what I needed to do to make some money. What can I do? Like, I was sitting, I was thinking things that I could do to make some money. And for some reason, the sewing machine popped up in my head. And I was like, I'm going to storage to go get my sewing machine. The first time I picked up that sewing machine, I could not sew a straight line. So I was just like, you know what? Screw this. I went to storage to go get my sewing machine. And the fact that I was so determined to learn how to sew, I did not give up. The first thing I made was a skirt. I'm going to insert that picture because I found it on Facebook. I'm going to insert it so you guys can see the skirt that I made. It was a black and white skirt, and I also made, well, I didn't make the top, but I added like a piece to create like a pocket on Caesar, because he was the only one at the time, on his pocket, so he can match mommy's fly. And I made the skirt. We went out that day because I would always take him out. I didn't like keeping him in the house. We went out that day, and everyone loved the skirt. And then I started thinking like, oh my god, I could do this, I can sew. And that's like when I started practicing more. I started watching a bunch of YouTube videos, and then it hit me, I need to go to school to learn more about this. I didn't know anything about sewing. All I know is that I wanted to sew. Now, the backstory about this is, in 2008, I'm going to insert pictures as well, I designed my cousin's prom dress. I didn't make it, but I drew it out and told her exactly like how she should have the designer do it. Back then, I had no idea that this was my calling. Like, this is what I was supposed to be doing. I designed her prom gown, and then the following year, I joined the military. This was a part of my journey as well, because the military also taught me leadership. Like, yes, I had the skills with my cousin, but it was more enforced, I should say. So it taught me how to separate like the friendly side of Melesia with the business side. So the military taught me how to separate the friendly, goofy side to the business side, because back then I really was like really too darn goofy. But now I know how to separate the two. Where am I now? I probably should have wrote this down. Goodness gracious, how did I just jump into this video just to just wing it? Because I was feeling cute, so I was like, why not? Anyway, yeah, so I've been designing now for 4 years, and I kid you not, everything that I have done so far has been for free. I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, she's making so much money, she's a designer, da da da, but I've been doing it for free. I just started getting paid for the stuff that I've been doing, put it like that. I wasn't charging people the prices that my design should have been priced at. I was basically saying, if they came to me and said they wanted something done, I would make it and I would tell them, hey, just tip me, because I was still in the learning phase. But now I'm a pro, so you're gonna pay me my price, and that's also a part of the journey. Like whatever journey you're on, you'll see that you're gonna, some stuff you're just gonna have to do for free. So I am 34, going on 35 this year. I'm a Taurus. Bull gang, bull gang. All right, enough of that. I have 2 kids and I'm married. I've been married for, come on camera, focus. Yeah, so I've been married for 4 years, going on 5 years, I think. I don't know, this is bad, but I've been with my husband for 11 years, 10 going on 11 years. We have 2 beautiful kids, Caesar and Amari, and I'll insert pictures so you guys can see. And I just got finished with my bachelor's in fashion design and marketing. Once I realized that I could actually do this sewing, I wanted to learn how to market myself until I'm able to pay like a PR company. Like these are all the things that I didn't know that I would have needed. So I'm so happy that I actually went to school to figure like all this stuff out, and now I actually have like a business plan and know exactly what I want for my business. What else is there to know? I need to stop saying let me see, questions to answer in about me video. Let's look that up. Alright, so I just googled questions I should be answering so that I could basically answer. I'm gonna ask some of them so you guys can hear them and then answer it. What is your full name? My middle name as well? Well, my full name is melesiarobinson. I'm not going to tell you guys my middle name. What are your favorite things about yourself? My favorite thing about myself is that sis is super creative. Anything sis put her mind to, she gets it done. I don't limit myself. What is good about how you are living your life right now? Oh, this is a good one. Everything is good because I'm doing a lot of personal development. I'm realizing things I wish I would have paid more attention to. And I'm just loving the growth right now. Who is the first person you call when something horrible happens? My mom. My mom, my mom, my mom. Can you touch your nose with your tongue? Let's see. I'm gonna work on that one. Do you prefer Titanic or The Notebook? The Notebook, of course! It's my favorite movie! Alright guys, I'm just gonna wrap this up now because I feel like I've done way too much in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up.